Hi guys,
Hello, people.
I'm Milena,
I'm Lola.
and we're watching Cyberpunk. And
Oh, is it
episode 7, yeah.
Oh my god.
Last episode was insane.
I don't know what
was
that
very
was.
fast-paced.
I don't know what the fuck that was. That was...
Yeah.
I did not expect that. I was like sitting there playing the episode. I don't know what I was expecting, but I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
I was not expecting for Maine to die. Even though like thinking about it now and everything and how much they mention, cyberpsychos and everything and how... But like I think we concentrated too much on like expecting Daniel to turn into it, that like we didn't think that like potentially we could see someone else
Who the fuck is
from the
Daniel
group.
now?
It's not Daniel.
David.
Who the fuck is Daniel? I didn't say Philip.
I just learned it's not Philip, and now you put Daniel in my mind.
I was like, it's a name on D.
I can't believe how bad we are with names.
Yeah, but I was like, that doesn't sound right. And like, it's the easiest name in the fucking world.
Literally, because like when you think about it, I understand why you have problems with Hunter names or any names that like are not English. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's not like easily pronounced or that you like haven't heard of.
Exactly, like Ashalat. You know?
What the fuck is Ashalat?
And that's shorter one.
What the fuck is Ashalat?
Remember Bernard? I don't know, Berthold? Berto, that's how they say it.
Literally, that's how they say it, but I have no idea.
Yeah, but like I think
Bernard,
exactly, And David is Daniels now, apparently.
We just, I said Daniel because we just watched The Wire, and we have Daniels, and I think that's and I was like, I'm saying Daniels, I'm like, that doesn't sound right. But like, I don't know, for some reason.
It was what it was, yeah.
David, again. We expected him to sort of, I think they're kind of foreshadowing the potential of him, like, going cyber-psycho.
No, I think after the last episode, everything kind of made sense.
Yeah.
At least to me. It really made sense.
Yeah.
That we had the main guy, the guy that like David in some ways looked up to.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
now
something happened like this to him, who he thought was invincible, just like he thinks for himself as well. So like I don't know, that is an interesting story.
So I think this is about to be bad. I think the last shot that we left with David was very concerning. Like, his face was, like, blank. I mean, it was even worse than blank. It kind of felt like he was going into some type of, like, insanity. Because, like, he has lost Maine. He has not even dealt with, the loss of his mother to even begin with. And now he has lost, let's say, someone else that was kind of keeping his head above water, if you know what I mean. So I think this can only really affect him badly. Our only saving grace is like Lucy, keeping him potentially sane, or like trying to keep him sane. But again, I think we're gonna come to him being on the verge of going cyber-psycho. But like,
I honestly don't know. Like I said in the last episode, everything I thought was gonna happen, I'm not sure if it's gonna happen anymore. Because where I would take the story from now on is because like they have lost a member of their team. Yeah. That was very influential, in my opinion. That was because the show is called Cyberpunk Edgerunners. Yeah. And they have lost the main guy, who is also
both.
called
they lost
Maine.
Maine and Dorio. They were kind of the parents
of the group, literally. So like, in my opinion, I would like to see now how the group handles that together. That's where I would take the show. But like,
I honestly, I thought that like because they died, like the group is basically disbanded. You know what I mean? Like
I would be disappointed kind of if that's the case, just because like we still have the girl who lost her brother that they really like. We have Lucy, and we have the girl that like went into that
they got punched by Maine.
Exactly. So like, I would really like to see, because like that could be a very interesting story for the group if this would affect them, and now they would be stronger together, if you know what I mean.
Yes, but I feel like this just might break them apart, because like they didn't seem strong to begin with, like they didn't seem...
Exactly why they didn't seem strong.
Like now they can.
Now, because like to me that makes sense.
I understand.
Because if they were strong, then my mind that this can break them apart. But like, because they weren't that strong,
bring them together.
But like they have nothing else. It's not like the case like, oh, I'm gonna go be a police officer now, again, just watch Wire, or I'm gonna go do that now, be a teacher. It's like they have nothing else to do.
Yeah, this is what they know.
And again, the show is called this.
Yeah.
So that would be where I would take the story. I don't know where it's gonna be.
But I have no idea like what is gonna be even happening like with God, what are they called? Saka, Arasaka or something.
Oh, okay, yeah,
you know,
exactly.
because like they
I think that's gonna be the next
yeah,
story,
because
yeah.
like they said that they can't even escape them, and now like one the father of his classmate,
Yeah.
what was his name? It's not Takashi.
Takoba.
Takoba? Maybe.
Yeah, Takoba.
He is dead as well.
I literally don't think it's Takoba. Tanaka.
Yes. Takoba is what we thought.
Takoba is and Tanaka is what it is.
How do we keep like saying the same thing that's like Takoba? That's not correct.
Yeah, I don't know, because I thought that's how it was. Like you said, you thought it was Tanashi, and I thought it was Takoba.
Yeah.
And then we realized it's not yours, so like it must be
It's
mine.
yours. Yeah.
Like no way, it's neither's.
Yeah. It wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really have no fucking clue what they're about to do now and how this is gonna unfold. I just think this is about to be not good for David. Like, I don't think he's about to be having a good time. I think it's about to be rough.
Maybe.
I don't know. Let's play. Let's
play
see.
and see.
Stronger.
See,
I
stronger
don't think...
together. You know?
Yes, but I feel like is this supposed to be sarcastic or ironic? You know what I mean? Like,
no. I feel like they're gonna be stronger together.
Stronger. Is it supposed to be Stronger by Kanye West? Are we continuing immediately where we left off?
No ants in your pants, Julio. No way! Heard you David's fan.
Yay! Well, what do you mean stuck with us?
You actually have fans now. Probably because you got all swole.
Got iron?
Oh my god. He literally looks like
that
David.
won't even dent maelstrom metal. Try this one out. Hey, shotties, man! Breathe it down!
God, this seems like a smart idea.
What's my teeth? Sweet teeth!
About a minute out now.
Oh, who are you? How long has it been? They already have different people. And David is taking over.
New group just started.
Literally. And David is like in charge. I mean, he's still not doing anything like, at least, I mean, we haven't seen it. Like, I don't know if he's doing anything reckless or something like that, but like, his mental state is definitely deteriorating. And like, by that, I just think us coming to cyberpsychosis is much more likely. Oh, but Lucy was not in the car.
Yeah, this
Small
was
army on our hands.
Norky.
It's Ryan. As plan B, private backdoor, definitely.
Easy peasy. Plan C's my pick.
Hey, who ordered lunch meat?
You little baby's lost!
Better start talking now, scumbag, or I drill you a fresh eye.
You better stop before I do the same.
Oh my god.
He's just going like straight in.
Yeah.
Damn, Mr. King. All yours.
Jesus Christ.
What is happening? What are you watching?
Is insane. I don't even. Why are they killing them? Who are they?
Literally, what is happening? Oh my god, look at
Yeah,
him.
he is. Yeah.
Oh my god.
But see Lucy, we still haven't seen Lucy.
Yeah, we can see.
No thanks, chum. I know how to fly just fine.
This was done in like a second.
Yeah.
Like, how many implants does he have at this point?
Others too. All friendlies.
Wait, Julio. Watch out for...
We're just two.
Isabella Morgan, you in here?
Oh my god.
I'm here because your dad put out an SOS. Wakako there?
You safely secured the target, I hear.
Just did my part.
Yes, most impressive. True. The rumors of you prove true.
Oh, sorry about Julio.
No, do not apologize.
Yeah, good doing biz.
Oh my god.
The kid just fucking exploded
Yeah.
in front of you, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
we're not like thinking anything about that.
Thank you kindly. We'd land better talent if we were all vets.
Not everyone's like Maine, willing to take a chance on us.
I have to admit, when I got the call, I took you for a pushy punk wannabe. Truth is, you were.
How long has it been?
But now, well, I expect you'll fly higher than Maine ever did. Right. Buzz me for your next big gig.
Months, I think.
Till then, later, David.
And I think Lucy is in support of this because like she's not here.
Doubted you had it in you to take the reins.
Couldn't have. Not without the city's primus runner.
Where is she? Been asking her?
Kinda gave up trying.
Never pegged her as the type to get all shook up.
More on what happened to Maine and Dorio's at play, I think. The warehouse, Lucy was acting
I mean, we saw that she saw something with
Strange how.
hard to say. Whole thing's kind
Tak
of a blur.
kanapy.
It might have been nothing. By the way, wasn't it you who brought Lucy on board, found her a spot in the crew?
That's right.
She like ever talked to you about her past or anything?
Most of the saps in our league don't bring up the old days.
Business, my lord, business. You're smacking all the houses off the dance floor. Yeah, but ain't worth the fat amount of debt. It's not like Rose only got zeroed by some bare dick psycho. Bastard, you desperately need a dance check.
don't put anything else
Literally.
in you. I think this
Like,
is
this
too
wasn't
much.
enough.
Huh. Oh yeah, she's back in this.
It's an oversized faucet, armed socket connectors walked. Got all kinds of next-gen chroma back. I know you got this scratch.
Nah, this one's good.
Fine. It's your funeral.
Got any fresh muscle reinforcers?
No, we have nothing
Roshi's
else.
new model, maybe?
You need to chill, Chum. Unless you want a street
Everything
dive
is
for the
changed.
new
Yeah,
blockers.
literally.
I'm just fine.
He's
Doc.
barely flush.
I feel better in metal than in my own skin.
Well, your affinity for cyberware is fucking nuts. Lot of other peeps would have cracked by now.
Believe yourself to be special?
Must just be special, I guess.
Not that special.
Literally.
We know, Chum.
Adam who?
What happened to Adam?
Smasher.
What happened to him?
To some, a hero of the fourth corporate war. But to all, a living legend.
What kind of legend?
What a legend.
A kind that fills graveyards on Arasaka's orders.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Great legend.
Legend.
So like he's alive and he's gonna be a problem. He's gonna try to kill David.
How many now?
No, possible client wants to meet you.
I don't like
I
this.
believe this is the first we've met, Mr. Martinez.
Saw you swing by once to talk to me.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Indeed.
Do we not know the voice actor?
Got a job for me?
Where's the fire? The Sandevistan from Santo is one name I've heard.
The voice is familiar to Gus to me.
I knew. I thought
It's
Gus.
difficult to spy the gimmick amidst all that steel.
I don't know if it's the voice or just like the how he pronounces
I don't
it.
know.
He understood the need for true chemistry. I hear you're also a team builder.
Keep biz and private separate, if that's what you mean.
I need convincing that you can work at Maine's level, deliver as he did.
Test all you want, but we don't do jobs on the cheap.
I assure you, nothing from my desk is cheap.
A job for Militech? Arasaka's bitter rival.
Megacorps offer the most lucrative contracts. That's no great secret. Do you foresee a problem with this?
I do.
Not at all.
That's what I like to hear. I received a report that Tanaka possessed no relevant data.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I also learned how you managed to pierce Arasaka's ice. A new netrunner on the crew cracked it, and without Kiwi's help.
true. Our crew has had some luck with runners lately.
However, I hear she's gone dark.
Yeah, been taking a break since that gig.
Such a waste of talent, potential.
Her heart's just not in it.
Literally,
I
let her go.
suggest you give her a nudge in the right direction.
I suggest not.
Arasaka knows Militech's after him. Ain't that right? Such a ballsy move.
Unneeded details also muddy the mind.
This should be a
Learn
concern of
anything
ours.
new
This
that
would
might
be
help us?
the biggest concern for us.
But
What
good
we're giving
things
them.
come to those who act.
Lucy, the Saints one.
I now would hate the first theory that we had. I now would hate it.
Me too.
I would
You're
now,
home.
girl.
Got a little caught up.
Any hiccups today?
We did lose someone, yeah.
That's a hiccup.
But everything else went all right?
Nothing tricky.
They're just
You
very.
just got excited.
God, death is just very normal to them.
Look at him.
Yeah, I can't breathe. Like his shoulders are like
Living months.
5 times the size.
Literally.
Have you
A whole
considered
body.
coming back?
Yeah.
The crew?
2 netrunners on one team sounds like a crowd.
Easy.
Lucy, we both know. I'd always rather have you
Please,
around.
David. I just need a little more time.
Don't come back.
Of course. Should get you a new chair at least. That ice bath can't be comfy.
Thanks, but never liked chairs.
Sorry, didn't know that.
David,
Huh?
come on.
Whoa, look at all those stars!
Can't get a view like this in the city.
Maybe I'll catch one.
You can see the stars better or brighter when it stays away.
I think she's definitely dying.
Really, really?
Really?
The moon
I
outshines
don't
them.
think so.
Man,
You know, I've never been outside the city before.
is that right?
But you have? Had a life outside Night City once?
Looks like a prison from here. A cage of light.
Sherry said this.
Might not remember.
Hmm?
Said once you and I were worlds apart. What'd you mean by that? I'd like to know more about you.
Arasaka.
Arasaka?
Yep. Was born in another country.
Okay.
Raised in an Arasaka facility.
Okay.
There were 13 of us. Kids who passed a proficiency test were tagged to become netrunners.
Okay.
Kids
And she was
who
hiding
wouldn't exist
that.
Anywhere else. We'll serve the world's most powerful megacorp one day. That dream got us through the toughest days. The toughest training. The dream we were given. A dream we never questioned. One day, training was done. We expected corp assignments. The world over. They moved us underground. They forced us to dive. Gold nets where they sent us.
But I thought that whole system collapsed something like 50 years ago,
Old
didn't
net?
it?
Brought down by history's greatest netrunner, creator of daemons.
The guy corrupted like 78% of the global net in a single day.
Broke the net into a scattered mosaic of isolated local nets. Connections severed, data lost. It was chaos. Arasaka's purpose lies somewhere in the old net. They're searching for legacy info, lost knowledge.
Okay.
All of us kids, we were soldiers sent into a nest of daemons and feral AIs. It gives shape and form to cyberspace, a way to traverse it. But whenever we uncovered any rare data cache,
Oh my god, oh my god.
rogue AIs would find us and swarm. We were picked off one by one. Wasn't long before there were only a handful of us left. We were chasing someone else's dream, throwing down our lives to do it. So we realized, if we're goners, why not die chasing our own dream? Tech staff didn't stand a chance. Not in the face of the skills they'd taught us.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's
she's
the
the
only
only
one
one
that
survived,
survives.
yeah.
I ran and ran, but I never looked back.
Girl.
Next clear memory I have is of a junkyard. Home, I guess. There's no place like Night City if you want to hide.
And even now, still feel like they're chasing you.
Not really, I guess. Or maybe I've grown used to being scared. Your hand.
It's nothing. It'll be fine in a sec.
Haven't changed, have you? Still chasing someone else's dream. That things are different now. Can't be afraid for myself anymore. All I fear now is someday you'll...
Yes, I managed to retrieve most of the data, though the vitals file for one of the test subjects was completely corrupted.
Oh, for him. Because she was going
Yeah.
through
This level
people.
of precision, well, there's only a handful of netrunners capable of it. Tanaka had no reason to do so. My assumption, his system was breached
Yeah.
when he was captured. Understood. I'll do what I can to restore it.
Can it be restored?
I mean, definitely.
Is that Lucy?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. She's catching anyone who can tell them.
Yeah.
But how did she know? It seemed like when she hugged him and like closed her eyes. I don't know if that was just like a choice or just like does she get, I don't know, alerted if someone enters this and finds this house so that she would know to coming.
How would she get
I don't
there?
know. I don't
How
know.
would that happen?
I don't know. I don't know if you can like put in something within, I don't know how they call it, but like Tanaka's, wherever she's edge running, how do you fucking call it?
Okay.
I don't know if she could like place something there so when someone else enters trying to retrieve information,
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? like then that she
Yeah,
would
potentially.
because like how would you track someone down like this, you know what I mean?
That makes sense.
I'm very happy that we finally got to learn about Lucy's
That
background,
was my
because
favorite
like
part of the
clearly, like, you know, it was clearly there, and like I think we talked about it in the beginning that she clearly doesn't have any parents because of the way that she like when she found David, when she was like, you know, do you have like parents to call or whatever, she said parents as like a foreign word to her, you know, like as she never had them, and like clearly she never did, but like her background was just very fucking sad. Like she was tragic. Basically an orphan, and they like Arasaka took orphans or whoever, people who didn't have people that cared about them, and like trained them to use them as edgerunners, and they were like constantly like they thought that this was like their dream, that's what they've been taught, and then like when they finished, I don't know, like she said, like academy or whatever, they basically stuck them in this room and they had to go on dives all the time, and those dives were very dangerous and people kept dropping left and right. And so like at some point they realized, well, like if they're gonna die either way, might as well die like living their life, and they just like
she said
for it.
Chasing their dreams, not somebody else's dreams, because this is just like something that they've been trained and taught. They won and they exploited them. Is that the word? Did they say the right word?
That was very good.
I liked it. Exploited and they used them for their benefit. And when they...
I mean, it has to be expected from like a big corporation, especially like in, you know, corporations use people left and right here. I mean, there are people like working for pennies, you know, for the like the place that I buy this shirt from, you know, like it's horrifying. And so like you could expect that nothing has changed in the future and becoming worse.
Of course, but like now finally Lucy's story completely makes sense, because she was the only one who managed to actually run away.
She didn't look back.
The rest of the kids were killed probably. And
it makes sense why she's like so fearful of Arasaka. Like that's what she was saying in the previous episode to David.
We can never,
like, basically you don't understand, like you can never run away. Because like,
she's been running away this entire time, and she's still so terrified, but like she's not terrified. She said like maybe I'm just like now used to being scared, that like I don't feel that anymore.
But like now she is scared because of someone else. Now she has someone that she cares about, and so now she is afraid for their life. And like that doesn't make me feel good in the terms of like her potentially dying to save him, and I would not like that at this point. But like I just feel like how they show her story going, it seems like it goes towards death for her to save him, you know. Honestly, like that it still seems like that's
honestly
the
I
case.
don't think that at all, like but like again I always mix up what I want to happen with what I think is gonna happen. It just like doesn't seem like that to me. I think it would be a waste of my time if at the end, after everything that we have seen, like I think it would be a waste of the potential. No, like it's not the point. She shouldn't die, especially after now finding out her
went
story.
Through such a rough time, and she has this dream of escaping.
That's what I wanted to say. She's been scared her whole life, and the only thing that she wants is to feel free, to escape this life that she had. You know? And because like this feels like prison to her, because it is prison. Because she's been running her whole life,
and this is like the only place where she can, like, let's say, hide. Like that's what she said.
But like she said that like it is prison to her. You know, like her whole life, because she's not free. So like if the show should end with them leaving, I
would much prefer
that, because that's the only story that is good in my opinion, that makes sense in my opinion, because you can't torture a character and give us backstory where you torture a character her entire life. For her to die saving a boy. You know, it's just like for her to die, that other character would thrive.
Like honestly, if David dies to save her,
makes more sense.
I would prefer that.
Makes more sense. Even though, like I said, I think for her it would be less of a prison if he was there. If they were together. So like honestly, to me, that's the only story that really makes sense.
Yeah, I understand, but like I don't know if that's just, you know, how it usually goes when you show these types of scenes for characters. That to me always somehow indicates death, or at least like that's what I'm used to, and so like that seems like what they might be going towards. But again, that might just be me being paranoid about it, because like I would really prefer, especially after this episode, because before this episode I could see it, I could maybe understand it, but like now seeing her backstory, it would just not leave me feeling good at all.
Yeah, because before...
it would just make me feel really sad.
Yeah, because before this episode, I thought that she went through something but did a lot of bad things.
Yeah.
And I thought that David's gonna go on a down
yes.
part. Like
Well,
the path...
downfall.
Yeah. Because like she has already done so many bad things, let's say,
Yeah.
you know, and like that she's gonna save him...
Yeah.
So
It's
that
like
he wouldn't
yeah.
get to the point where she got. That's
Yeah.
how I imagined it in
As
the
some
beginning.
type of like a redemption.
Yeah, that's how I imagined it in the beginning. But like, it's completely not like that. David already crossed so many lines.
Yeah.
David is completely different person than who he was before when we met him.
Yeah.
And I understand how he got there. It's not that hard to understand. And I love how she pointed out, like, you are also the one who is living somebody else's dream.
Yeah.
And then we had flashbacks of Maine because like this is he's a spitting image of Maine. That's
I mean,
that's
like,
something
if he
like
continues, like literally he's gonna look exactly like
Yeah,
that. Like
yeah.
he's just, it's sort of, he is going through life on autopilot in a way. It seems like now he is, it just seems like this is something that he thinks he should do like this, and he has kind of really lost himself. Like he is a shadow of his former self. And he keeps putting in more and more tech, and we saw him when he was on Doc's stable. He is like fully, like, I don't know, I didn't see fucking flesh, you know, like he is really just going overboard with the amount of tech that he is putting in. And like Doc commented something along the lines of like, I mean, you can handle a lot, I'll give you that, but like he still thinks that he is special, and that like this is not gonna affect him. And that's like, I guess, how he needs to think. That's what he thinks that he needs to think, so that he would, let's say, continue Maine's dream, because like Maine now died, and like this is him dealing with that alongside dealing with like his mother's death, which again he has never recovered from that. And so he is already starting to shake, and that was a sign. And that was a sign with Maine as well. Like, we're going there, we are coming closer to him going cyber psycho, and so like we are on a limited time to, I guess, stop that. Because like you can stop it. It doesn't have to go like full. And so like that's when I don't know how we stop it. Definitely Lucy is gonna be a big thing in stopping that, but I also don't know, we have so little episodes. I'm not sure how we can, like, she's now protecting David from them not knowing whose identity, let's say, was erased, and she is protecting him from that. But like, I don't know if they're still gonna somehow find out and then go after him as well. Like, there's like, we have an hour left in total when you think about it. So I'm not quite sure how this is all supposed to be like resolved.
The thing is, like, I don't know how it's gonna resolve plot wise. But like, for David as a character, I could see where his story is ending. And once again, I definitely think that Lucy is the key to everything, because like I can definitely see the difference when he's alone with her. Like, I can see the boyish look in his eyes, you know what I mean? Like when he looks at her and the way he talks to her. He's a completely different person than he is when he's
he
on
doesn't
the
seem
field.
fully gone.
That's the only, because before that, like, I didn't see David that we met and that we knew an episode ago, you know? So in my mind, like, I think that's the only silver lining, you know? Like, that, like, that's the only reason why I still believe that, like, he could have hopeful ending. You know?
I don't know. I am leaning towards he's gonna be fine, and
because,
so like,
because
my only problem is
now.
for Lucy to be fine as well. Like, that's the one thing that I'm not like comfortable with. Like, I'm still concerned about that. I don't know, but like David is crossing like David is crossing many lines. He seems so unaffected by like people dying next to him, but like I mean they all seem unaffected in many ways, and like they are, I guess, much more used to death in this world than like we are, because like that kid blew up in front of them and they're like, yeah, oh well,
Yeah.
you know, he got too excited and whatever, and that's it. And like Lucy was like, was there any hiccup? Yeah, kid
Yeah, he
died,
died.
but like, you know, they talk about it
Rookie died.
so unimportantly, and that's like not to say that they have like lost empathy. It's just like within this world it seems like everyone has that amount of empathy, because this is considered, let's say, normal and expected.
I think just like in the work business
Yeah.
that they're doing, I don't think
Yeah.
anybody, I think people...
Yeah, but like I don't know how the rest of the world functions. Like we see them as like Edgerunners and what they do, and so like I don't know what everyone else is used to. I mean, we saw like when David walks around town, at least the part of town that
Yeah.
he lived in, that like seemed very like
Yeah.
dangerous and not like that good. And so like that just might be their norm, you know, for people who are outcasts. Yeah, I do still think that David is gonna have like a, call it a happy ending. Like I do think that we're gonna be able to pull him out.
I mean, I honestly, again, I think that Lucy is as
Yeah.
well, just
Okay.
because like I honestly would not like the story at all if she wouldn't.
Yeah, I would
like
not
it would
like it
not
at
make
all.
sense
I would
at
really not
all.
like it at all.
I would not like the story as a whole. Would
Yeah.
not nothing would make sense to me. I think it would be a waste of potential, because this way I think it would be a nice story. You know,
Yeah.
the thing that like I first said that I think it's gonna happen for the book.
Yeah.
That's the only story to me that I
Because
could
it would just be unnecessarily sad.
yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? With
no.
like with no silver lining in
No,
it.
no,
You
no.
know, it would just be very, and like my problem is that like I really feel I'm leaning more towards that, but just because like how your mind works when like you don't like something and like you're thinking they're not gonna do it like that, my mind works in the opposite direction, which is like
Yeah.
if I'm fearing something, I think I'm expecting it more.
Yeah, that's why I'm pretty
Yeah.
pretty comfortable
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
right
yeah.
now, because like I honestly don't think that is happening, just because like
Yeah, I understand.
I would hate it.
Yeah.
It's not like that I would be
Yeah.
that I would prefer the other option. I would hate this option.
Yeah,
Honestly, I would hate it.
I guess
So
we're to see. We're about to play next
and I
one.
can't believe that I would be the only one who would hate that option.
Yeah,
And many people love this show.
yeah.
So in my mind, you know,
Maybe people are masochists. I don't know.
it's not the same, you know. Just
Look,
not make sense.
we have the next episode.
Thank you so
Let's
much for
play it.
watching. We'll see you very soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.